Oh boy, was today a day. So I'm sitting at work. I go in, it's a normal day. You know, we're making gussets right now. Gussets are the things that go up on top of those big buildings. Like in Walmart, if you look up, you'll see those white rafter things and their I-beams and shit and whatnot. You know, it's gussets is what they're called. So we're making those, and as we're making them, angles aren't welded, but they're instead bolted, which I find very odd. I think it has something to do with the coding or whatever it's called, you know, whatever code they go by. I'm stuck bolting these together, which isn't like a bad job. It's just boring because, like I said, per gusset there's probably roughly 100 bolts, and then some I have to ream out just because of the fact that some of the holes don't line up, because in D11 code they normally allow like a 16th tolerance, which is, it's enough tolerance for a lot of stuff. For bolt holes it's really difficult, especially when one bolt hole is, you know, a 16th off this way and the other one's a 16 off the same way, and now you're an 1/8 inch off totally of the whole hole, or you're bolting two angles on one plate. So what we use to ream these out is a thing called a slugger. They call them a slugger at where I work. I don't know the proper name. They're like a drill press, but instead of being like non-mobile, they're mobile because they have magnets on the bottom. And if you don't know what the problem with magnets is that sometimes they don't stick properly if there's something in the way. Fucking thing's bright. And there's only like 5 or 6 holes to ream out, really. It's not that big of a deal. So plug it in, I turn on the magnet, and with like older sluggers, there's no safety on it. And what that means is that when you press start, it'll start no matter what, even if the magnet's not on. The newer ones, they're really nice because as soon as the, you know, magnet turns off or like it just gets disconnected, it'll shut the whole unit completely down. It makes it really nice because, like, again, with magnets, they're not 100% sure it's gonna stick right where you fucking put it there. And so I'm using this old one just because the bit style of the reamers is they match the older style sluggers we have and not the newer style ones. So I'm running the sluggers and I'm just drilling right away. Really. You know, it's going fine, and all of a sudden the magnet just completely just shuts off, and I'm not really paying attention because, you know, I've used sluggers before. You really, you know, you kind of just gotta watch it a few times, and I was completely wrong, especially with these older ones. You should really watch them 100% of the time. This is the exact reason. That motherfucker, when that magnet shuts off and that drill kept going and it got stuck inside the hole you were reaming, that motherfucker looked like the Tasmanian devil. I swear to God, that fucker wub 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 wub. And it wasn't, you know, like super fast, but holy shit, it just happened so fast right in front of me. And I know what you're thinking, well, why didn't you just unplug it? The problem is when the fucking cord's hooked up to it too, now that fucker's getting wrapped around it. So now, you know, you got like a mini fucking helicopter right in front of you. So I'm sitting here watching this motherfucker because, you know, like I said, there's not really much I can fucking do at this point. I just have to watch it fucking wrap around like a mini helicopter. I mean, sure, I could fucking try to stop it, but I mean, what the fuck is the point? It's gonna be done in 2 seconds. It's gonna be over with. So I just let it be. You know, my supervisor comes over. He's like, yeah, this motherfucker, this thing's a beast. And he said, I fucking hate using this motherfucker. He said, that happened to me 100 times. I almost ripped my arm off the other day. He understands it. And like I said, where I work, people are really understanding. So it was not like a big deal. It's not like they came out and just started fucking yelling their heads off at me because the fucking thing just got the magnet. It happens, especially if there's metal shavings underneath the magnet. But yeah, I mean, that's what the fuck, you know, after a while, it was, I got the rest of the holes reamed, you know, finish out the day putting bolts in and drilling, reaming all the other shit out. Putting bolts in shit is just fucking so boring, especially when you do it fucking 9 hours a day. This Headquarters game, this is an interesting game. I've never played it before, and I'm just playing a fucking 10v10 mosh pit, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm actually doing. I'm just running around trying to get kills. It's funny, actually, because in this game, they don't play the objectives anymore. It seems like every game that you get in, people are just trying to fucking play team deathmatch. Not that big of a deal. I mean, I do it. It'd be a lot better if people, you know, played the objective, but it is what it is, really. Modern Warfare feels like you definitely have to really sweat to get over 40 kills. I mean, Black Ops 3 is, I mean, all you had to do was fucking play a TDM match, and if you were halfway fucking good, you could easily get 40 kills. Easily, I think. Anyways, that's today's video. Talked about random shit, really. Yeah, anyways, guys, peace out.